Here we are finishing up this job I've been working on. It kind of broke it up into sections because we had the holidays with Christmas, and so we took some time off there, and plus we were trying to work around the customer who has some family in town, and so we had to take an extra day off that we weren't planning. But what we had before was, when you came into the road here, it was all rutted out. There was a huge bump in the road, and you know, so we kind of built that up so that the water will run off to one side or the other, and it's got a crown on it now to shed the water like it needs to, so it can go down this side or that side. And it's all smooth now. Before there were ruts and bumps and stuff. I have a feeling what happened was they just tailgated the base material, because that's all that was on this part of the drive. It was just like a dark base with some slate looking rock in it, and I have a feeling that it was really wet when they tailgated it with the dump truck, and so it was all clumping up and not flowing smoothly. And they didn't go back and grade it after they were done, so it ended up being a really horrible experience for the customer. We tore out these two culvert pipes. They were actually, this is the uphill side, they were sloped going this way, so it was higher on the downhill side than it was on the uphill side, so they were sloped wrong. There wasn't enough material on top, and it was just the bells, and this is a technicality, but to me it shows sloppiness. If you're installing culvert pipes and you put the bell downhill, it just kind of shows sloppiness. It shows sloppiness on one culvert pipe. If you've got two culvert pipes in there, then it's wrong. Putting the bell side going downhill instead of facing uphill, that's absolutely wrong. When it comes to installing multiple pipes. And so, but one pipe, to me, it just shows sloppiness. And so we went through there and kind of smeared the mud around where we had dug this out, and we backfilled it with a little bit better material and compacted it in. We've got riprap on either side here now that's all built up, and when you look at it now, you can see it's just a steady flow of water going downstream like it's supposed to out of both of the culvert pipes. So Rosie's barking at me. She's been out here helping us, so now she's going to bark at me. So yeah, we put some riprap there, replaced the riprap we had kind of mushed in the ground over here. We smeared out the mud as best we could over there. But yeah, we tailgated the whole driveway with 57 stone after we graded the base. So now it's nice and smooth. There's no crazy bumps or anything like that. Their parking area was fine, but they had a big pile of riprap there. So we had to shuttle the riprap from up here at the house all the way to down there. And then this was actually had fabric there, but the riprap wasn't installed, so we installed that for them as well. And so this is all graded out nicely. It's got a crown, so the water goes off to both directions. We're going through, we do this with every driveway. We always compact. I know people say you don't need to, but you know what? It leaves a better finished product. And so when it's all said and done, they can drive on this and it's not going to develop any kind of ruts because they're driving in the same part all the time. We've already compacted everything down. We compacted the base, and then we compact the stone once we install it. So we're wrapping up here. It's about 5 o'clock and the street lights are coming on, and so we're getting drizzled on here. We're trying to beat the rain tomorrow and make sure this job's finished, and then we're going to load up some equipment and start hauling it out of here for the next job. next week, which is an even bigger driveway. So just wanted to provide an update. That's where we're at. I guess I need to go move the excavator from up against the deck and get that out of the way, because we're not going to pick that up until New Year's Eve. So thanks a lot, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give a thumbs up and a like, the like and a thumbs up and a subscribe. Really would appreciate it. Enjoy making the videos. Offer some comments down in there, you know, what you would like to see more of. You know, it's hard because we do a lot of driveways, so there's only so many driveways you can do and show it on video. But the culvert pipes, I didn't really have any kind of good video on culvert pipes, so I made a good video on that one. I'll put a link in the description. And this one's just the update on the entire job. I didn't really video us spreading tailgating stone or doing any of that stuff, grading it or anything, because, you know, we've already got a lot of videos on that. But the truth is, I mean, we kind of specialize in doing driveways. We fix a lot of stuff that other guys mess up. You know, we had somebody call the other day. Actually, they emailed it through our form on the website and wanted a quote. And so we called them within about 20 to 30 minutes. And they're like, no, that's okay. We already got it taken care of. And I'm like, okay, good luck with that. Please keep our number. More than likely, they're just going to have some gravel delivered. And I don't do any driveways where we just deliver gravel. More often than not, that doesn't fix the problem. It just masks it. So if there's a problem with the driveway and it's got ruts and stuff like that, then you need to go ahead and grade it and take care of the problems. Otherwise, you're just going to keep throwing stone on it, and it's never going to fix the issue that you really have. So, well, thanks a lot. This will probably be the last video for the year. I might do another one where it's kind of an interesting thing that I'm doing, where I'm using a topographical map to lay out a potential driveway for a customer who's up on a mountain, if you want to call it that, in Uwharrie. The mountains in Uwharrie are only like 700, 800 feet tall, so it's not really a mountain, but it's a 200-foot elevation change from the bottom of the roadway up to the drive. And so, you know, we're gonna put something in place that is going to be able to navigate a little bit better. What they were asking us to do, I'm like, that's like a 15 or 16% slope straight up the hill. I wouldn't recommend that. And you know, so we were able to look at their property and come up with something where, and that solution, we had to have easements from like 4 different properties. So we came up with something where they just got to work with one other owner. And so I'll show you the process of how we came up with that and kind of worked that part. And then we're actually going to go walk it on New Year's Eve with the waypoints that I plotted. And then that way I can get some, I can kind of get eyes on to see, okay, here's a big tree. We need to work our way around it and not take it out. Or, you know, here's some boulders over here. We're going to want to steer clear of that. You know, all that sort of thing that allows us to actually map out the route the drive's going to take. And then once we sign the contract and do all that, we'll just follow the route and the waypoints going up the hill as we begin to clear out the trees and use a dozer and cut in the road and all that sort of thing. But I have to fix the road before I can build his drive, because the dirt road going back to it is in shambles. And so this guy's going to pay to fix the parts of the road that I think are impassable with a dump truck, and then we'll be able to go from there. So, well, thanks a lot. I might include that one more video. It may be probably the first of the year before I do that anyway. So y'all have a happy new year. Stay safe. People can't drive, and they add drinking to it on top of it, and it makes a even worse combination. So y'all stay safe. Have a wonderful New Year's. and we'll see you. And here's to a fantastic 2022.